And on this Monday, June 15th, 2026 edition of Newsmakers, attorneys general in several states and members of Congress are asking the Environmental Protection Agency to classify abortion medication as a water contaminant. In a letter last Friday, attorneys general in 14 states and 19 members of Congress argued mifepristone is a growing threat to the country's waterways. The letter was signed by the attorneys general of Alabama, Alaska, Arkansas, Florida, Idaho, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Missouri, Nebraska, Louisiana, Oklahoma, South Carolina, and Texas. A concurrent letter led by Republican Representative Chris Smith of New Jersey made similar claims and was signed by 18 other members of Congress. A Bedford County, Virginia church is remembering the person that died and others that were injured after a tent collapsed during a church event. The collapse happened Friday evening at Eastlake Community Church when severe weather moved throughout the area, causing a large tent to fall on churchgoers. One person, Bob Stouffer, died in the collapse and more than 20 others were injured. The church held regular services yesterday and paid tribute to Stouffer and the others that were hurt. Eastlake says counseling and support services are being offered to members who have been affected by the collapse. Friday night was Pride Night at Oracle Park in San Francisco, and San Francisco Giants pitcher Landon Roop took the mound, wearing the Pride-inspired hat with the Rainbow SF logo, but next to the logo he had written a Bible verse, Genesis 9:13, which says, "I set my rainbow in the cloud, and it shall be for the sign of the covenant between me and the earth." It's often quoted by Christians in an attempt to reclaim the rainbow from being an LGBTQ symbol. After the game, Roop was asked why he put the verse on his hat.
The rainbow is a symbol of God's covenant to us, and us as believers stand firm in that.
Roop said there was no hate in the move, and he wasn't the only Giant to do it. Relievers J.T. Brubaker and Ryan Walker also altered their hats, while reliever Sam Henches skipped the Pride hat in favor of the regular Giants hat. Players and other teams have made similar moves as well this season. Russian attacks have hit a centuries-old religious site in Kyiv and killed rescuers elsewhere. Charles de Ledesma reports.
A large-scale Russian attack on Ukraine on Monday killed rescue workers and sparked a fire at one of the country's most significant religious landmarks, a monastic complex of golden domes in the heart of Kyiv. Flames and smoke rose from the Dormitian Cathedral of Kyiv-Pechersk-Lavra, also known as the Monastery of the Caves. Avram, a bishop, tells the AP the Russian church talks about how they care about holy sites and how they care for and defend the church here in Ukraine. This attack today in Kyiv is an act of barbarism and cannot be ignored. Avram says he's appealing to the international community to respond firmly and condemn the actions of the Russian Federation. While Taimar Tukashenko, head of the Kyiv City Military Administration, says 4 people were killed and at least 30 injured, including 2 children aged 5 and 6, and many people were wounded in Kyiv, the capital. Russian attacks also killed rescue workers in Kharkiv, a city in northeastern Ukraine. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
Prime Minister Keir Starmer says Britain will ban children under 16 from using social media apps like Snapchat, TikTok, and YouTube from early next year. The announcement today aims to protect young people from harmful content and excessive screen time. Starmer acknowledges that some teens might bypass the ban, but emphasizes the importance of children's safety and happiness. YouTube and Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram, warn that a blanket social media restriction could push kids into unregulated online spaces. The ban aligns with global efforts to enhance online safety for children. And that's Newsmakers for this Monday, June 15th, 2026 edition. I'm Keith Black.